Right, hello YouTube, and welcome to a quick review / look at of the, I believe this week it is, or this time, the Bomber's Defensive Turrets, or Bomber Defensive Turrets mod. I'm pretty sure you could fairly quickly get the idea of what sort of thing we're looking at here, but yes, these are a series, this mod contains basically a series of simple weapons designed to sort of replicate some real world, like, defensive turrets that you might find on aircraft. As usual, we'll start from the top. The mod does have its own window. Always makes it always appreciated. Makes it less easy to find the mods. And for some reason, oh, I know why. Because I'm facing backwards compared to the ship. First of all, we have the 50 cal twin dome turret. I believe all of these guns use their own shells. But yeah, this better replicate a pair of 50 cal machine guns. Seems to be a big anti-aircraft focus for a lot of these simple weapons. Next up, we have the 50 caliber chin turret. Bit of an awkward one because it's designed to be mounted upside down. There it is. This will go underneath the chin of an aircraft. And it's the same sort of idea to 50 cals, I believe, basically. The damage on these is not stellar, as a general rule, but it's not awful. The quad turret. And while the damage is not great, they do have good bursts of shots and they reload quickly. Next up, we have the tail turret. Which is designed to be mounted sort of like so. We'll throw a quick block in front of us for the sake of testing these ones. Kind of a shame they could fit a little dummy inside there. Also, the flashlight really goes bright against the glass of this thing. Like, yikes. Some of these are meant to be tail mounted, like this one. So that looks almost the same. What's the difference between that one? Metal and alloy variants. Although, once again, like in a previous mod, the metal and alloy versions seem to be exactly the same. I wonder if it's the same creator. I'm noticing there's no actual stat difference between those two that I can see. Either way. Twin dome turret, that's looking very familiar. Oh, 50 caliber and 23 millimeters. I wonder if this is meant to be something like a Russian equivalent, perhaps. It's definitely different shells. Oh, it's probably a cannon. Probably 23 millimeter cannon rather than a machine gun. Got the twin pan turret. Looks to be quite a destructive little thing. The 50 caliber quad tail turret. Bit more of a full armored design. Quite a decent pivot on it actually for a tail mounted gun. Not quite far enough to hit that, but yeah, it sprays bullets. It do what it's supposed to. Next up we have the there's an alloy version of the tail turret. And twin tail turret. Oh, it's two different types of weapon. I had a brief moment. Yes, this one is the NS-23 and the AM-23. Medium rate of fire and high rate of fire. Okay, so the difference is your fire rate and the visuals. Sorry about this, YouTube. I'm apparently having a bit of a brain moment today. Quad tail turret. I believe that's the same. Yep, but different material. Same with these. So you've got metal and alloy versions of each. Again, primarily visually, considering they seem to have the same stats. So I have a Gatling gun style tail turret. Very short bursts. Very high fire rate. I'm guessing the idea is that you would use this on maybe a more modern bomber, perhaps. The what looks like a quad turret. I don't know why that wasn't. Oh. Which fires a massive burst. 30 shots in about a second. Rip Duster. jeez. Okay. Yeah, that will happily shred things. I should probably show this one off actually shooting at something. Yeah, which it does do. And last of all, the GSH-23 twin-tail turret. Apologies if I'm blurring between variants a bit fast. While there are certainly differences in their firing characteristics, as you can see, these are very similar. So yes, I think that pretty much sums that one up, really. I don't think this one needs too long of a video. You can quite simply see what they are. It is a bunch of turrets of the sort you would find on an aircraft, defending to the sides or the rear or whatnot. Especially good for your World War II bombers, I think. It's quite safe to say. And yeah, would I recommend? If you're building that sort of craft, sure. If you're anything else, I'm not sure I would, because they're using a lot of shots. Like they're firing a lot of rounds quite quickly. They're not hugely damaging. They will push the game towards the shot limit. In terms of the models and everything, actually very good. Unlike all the other mods, I haven't seen a single piece floating off the top, for example. So yes, very basic, but I would recommend if you're building bombers. If not, I wouldn't worry so much. Although to be fair, if you just need anti-aircraft, there's a lot of good options in the base game. It's definitely not a required mod, but for their size and compactness, I suppose I can't really complain. They are very small turrets compared to even the fairly small AA that these are using. And if you're still here, I should let you all know that I've got a game coming out soon. Sel Quinta, the Six City Quest RPG. A little bit of a twist story-wise you might like. I don't want to spoil it for you all. But I will say that we have a Steam page coming up very shortly. We're just waiting on Steam to finish reviewing it. Everything else is finished. The game is finished, and it's planned to come out on the 4th of March at the moment. And there'll be a link in the description to that as soon as the Steam page is up. So go check it out if it's up already. If not, stick around, come back, watch it later. And goodbye for now.